it's Melody Stroud with the Usborne Book Barn, and I am so excited to share with you our new releases for fall 2016. Here we go! Garden Sounds is the first book in our new series, Usborne Sound Books. And what's really interesting about this title is that the sound sensors are spread all throughout the book. It's not just in one specific place each time. Your children have to kind of hunt them down and find them, so it makes it pretty fun. Let's look inside. Here's the first page and our first sensor. How fun is that? And then over here, look, you have really cool little finger trails for your children and little cutouts. And there's our next one. And then every page, the sensors are positioned somewhere different. There's one for the bee, and again, the really cool cutouts just makes it really unique. I want to show you the frog one because it sounds a lot like a frog right here. Listen to this. How cool is that? So this is a fabulous book. This is $19.99, and you know one of the best things about this book is that it has an off switch. Boom. So I love it. Another great book for young learners is Who's Next? Guess Who? This hardback book is only $9.99, and it helps children learn sequencing, like who's first, who came next. So let's look inside. First came the elephant with his friend, the lovely ladybug. Guess who was next? And so you have the elephant, the ladybug, and you guess who by looking at the clue on the edge of the page. And so your child would see that, so there your child is learning about different animals and making good guesses. Tiger came next with his friend, the dog. Who left? So your child has to use her reasoning skills. Who is missing? And then there's a little clue to help her at the bottom of each page. So the ladybug left. Guess who came next? And they have to guess. And so it's an owl. What Will Danny Do Today is a new picture book where your child is in charge. He or she gets to decide what Danny will do next. Let's look inside. It has really big, glossy, thick pages, so it's great for little hands. What will Danny wear today? Will he choose spotty, stripy, or plain clothes? And everything is right there. And there's Danny. So your child will get to decide. She'll say, maybe, oh, I want him to wear this and his coat today. You say, oh, okay, great. And then it goes all throughout Danny's day. What's he going to eat? So Danny goes to school. How will he get there? What will he study today? This is my favorite page. I think this is so fun. Who will teach Danny today? And who do you think is his favorite teacher? And what I love about this is that it starts a conversation with your child. So your child might say, I think this is Danny's favorite teacher. And you say, oh, really? Why did you pick her? And then you're talking, you have a dialogue, and maybe you're learning things about your child that you didn't really know. This book is really similar to our book, You Choose, which is one of my top 3 favorite books of all time. If you're familiar with Usborne, you might have seen our Shine a Light books, what we call our flashlight books. These are so popular right now because they are really fun nonfiction books, and your child gets to use a flashlight when you read them. The Human Body is one of our newest titles, and it's really, really great. You see inside, look, it starts with this, and then your child would shine a flashlight behind the page towards you, and then it would shine through. Can't really see right now, but that's what shines through on the other side. How great is that? And it talks about the blood, the veins, the skeleton. Again, this is what's shining through. The flashlight books are so much fun, and this again is hardback for just $12.99. Another fantastic nonfiction book made super fun with flaps is Look Inside How Computers Work. There are over 70 flaps to lift in this great new title. Look at this. 1, 2, and then this whole thing folds down. Whoa! And you can look inside. Look at that. That is just amazing. With the way that technology is today, it's just ubiquitous. It's everywhere. So it's never too early to teach our kids the basics of computers. Look at this. Tablet computers have a touch screen. And then you open the flaps, and it talks about how it does that. How cool is that? This is just such a great book. So many flaps. If you have a child who is learning about fractions or decimals, you need this book. This presents the information in a really fun, manageable way that your child will be asking you to learn more about fractions. Let's look inside. This book is so great. I've learned stuff just by looking through this book. And look, it talks about the numerator and denominator. Gives you a cool way to remember the denominator is down. Okay, really cool. This, and one thing I loved, look at this little part here. It says, how much of each sandwich have we snapped up? This is 1/4. This is 1/4. They're all 1/4, but it shows it in different ways. I so wish I had this book. Naming fractions. There's 1, and then this flips over. So it shows how it's 1. 1/2, 1/2. Oh, cool. I just love it. So many flaps, so many flaps, so great. It talks about fractions. It talks about decimals. Look at this, improper fractions right here. How cool. And oh, look at this, y'all, with decimals. Okay, it talks about decimals, but look at this. Boop. And then it changes the number and it talks about it. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. You all need this book. Percentages, there are all kinds of flaps in here. Not a question of if your child is going to learn Shakespeare, but when, right? So how great to introduce Shakespeare to your kids at a young age where they can be excited about it so he's not a big mystery to them in high school. This book can help you do it. This great book starts with some biographical information, and it quickly says the types of plays he did, comedy, tragedy, and history, and his early years. And then we've got London, Shakespeare's London. So many fun flaps to explore. The globe. Look at this. Your child is going to have a blast learning about Shakespeare. Yes, it's possible, mamas. It's possible. And then it goes through, got backstage. Okay, and then it talks about the different types of plays more in depth and talks a little bit about the plays. You have his tragic ones with specific plays. Bunch of flaps here. You see that? You have to get this book because, again, your kids are going to study Shakespeare at some point. Why not get them warmed up with this really fun new title for just $14.99? And finally, a really fun new title, kind of for the older kids, is 101 Optical Illusions. One of the best things about this book is that it is a beautiful hardback book, because this is a book that will be great in your car. It's a book that your kids are going to want to come back to time and time again. So many fun things that are really great to explore. So you have the illusion, and then at the bottom it talks about why your eyes are doing that. Isn't that so great? So much fun. And again, I love that it's hardcover. Thank you so much for watching this quick video featuring some of our new fall 2016 titles. Weren't they amazing? I love them. Well, you can get an extra 25 points for our giveaway prize the night of the party right now by commenting with your favorite new title. Was it The Human Body, How Computers Work, Shakespeare? Whatever it is, just let me know and I'll put you down for 25 more giveaway points. And if you have any questions, be sure to tag me in the comments. I am happy to help you find just the right books for the kids in your life. And if you'd like to see more exclusive sneak peek videos showing inside our great titles, be sure to head over to my YouTube channel, Usborne Book Barn. You'll see tons of videos showing inside books and also inside the book business, because maybe this is something you might want to do. Think about it. Thanks again, and I look forward to seeing you the night of the party.